what's up?
Hi, it's Greg and Sanya again, and we have another question for you. This is a little harder, but can you compare oxidation to shear stress deposits for us?
Okay, that's a great question, Greg and Sanya.
Yeah, a little more complex. Let's unpack this.
So we talked about oxidation, that's like the oil rusting, the
Right.
chemical breakdown caused by heat and oxygen.
And we know that's a big deal.
But shear stress is a bit different.
Okay.
It's more mechanical, caused by the oil being squeezed and stretched in the turbine.
So not a chemical reaction, but physical stress.
Exactly, and both of these can lead to deposits.
But different types of deposits.
Yes, oxidation tends to produce varnish that's detectable through oil analysis,
Okay.
but shear stress can create deposits that aren't.
Right. The book talks about hard varnish.
Yes, and that's harder to catch with traditional oil tests.
So how do you know when you have shear stress issues?
Well, the book says to monitor bearing temperatures,
Okay.
because those will rise if the oil is under too much shear stress.
That makes sense.
And that kind of deposit is typically managed with chemical cleaners or better oil formulations.
So different problems, different solutions.
Precisely. And we'll be talking more about testing for these issues later on.
Okay, so oxidation is like oil rusting, and shear stress is more like oil being worked too hard.
You got it. And with that in mind, let's get back to our deep dive.
Sounds good. So today we're going to be looking at
Well,
Pretty good.
oh my goodness.
That's pretty good.
I think
Like,
they got a lot of really good things right there.
it did. Definitely. I mean, like, I like the analogy, the comparison, rusting versus, making the oil work harder. Like, that's a pretty good one. That's interesting. And it's an easy concept for anybody else to grasp. So, they did a
Exactly.
good job on that. For sure.
Exactly. Yeah, I think the two key things identified is that oxidation and shear stress are different.
Yes.
And one is a chemical reaction. The other is more of a mechanical issue. So that was fantastic. The other thing that I was very happy they said is that oil analysis
Yeah.
may not detect shear stress deposits, which is exactly right. And you should be monitoring bearing temperatures. So
Mm. They have a future in this. They definitely do.
the question is, do we? Because I don't know, they did a pretty good job.
They did, but they did it based on our source material. So yeah,
Fair enough.
that's it.
But
That's
it was, I would say that was a pretty impressive job.
That was very good. Well
I
done. Well done, Notebook LM.